the Be Fantastic Tour live, Ceaser Chavez Park, Sacramento. Here yesterday, did a really nice interview with one of the homeless ladies. Very interesting. As you can see in the distance there's a huge tribute to BLM, the BLM movement. And I want to say congratulations to all of those protesters because they are making a difference. Live from Capitol Hill in Washington, and they are making a lot of changes. So it goes to show that when we the people speak out, the government has to listen, because we are, there's a lot of government officials, but there's a lot more people out there that they're governing, and it is for the people. So this is live. The call-in number is 310-913-5533. This park is hosting about 30 or 40 homeless folk. And what I learned yesterday is that they can't sleep here at night. So what they typically do is they go to City Hall, or at 9 p.m. they can pitch a tent, and at 6 in the morning they need to pack the tent up. So they're allowed to spend the night at City Hall, which is pretty cool. I've been here about a week now. Saw a lot of sights, did a few interviews, but there are some people that are part of the Black Lives Matter movement that asked me to speak tomorrow here, and if that comes through, I will, and if it doesn't, I'll move on. It would be nice to speak to a big crowd and let them know about the Be Fantastic movement. The call-in number is 310-913-5533 if you're watching this live. It's a beautiful day in Sacramento. I believe it's the 11th of June. Had my birthday 3 days ago up here in Sacramento. It was fantastic. And this is a live view of Ceaser Chavez Park. I had some really nice interviews lately. And some nice bike rides and some nice places where I visited, golf courses, the river, what have you. And as I've done a few times before, I'm going to bring you some this day in history, which is kind of fun. Excuse the camera work there. I'm trying to operate two devices here. Okay, here we go. This day in history. What happened on this day? In 1967, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band was released. That's pretty cool. A lot of these times in history are kind of negative, but I try to find the fun ones. In 1927, the continued crackdown on rum runners has resulted in arrests throughout the country, with many of those caught implicating local politicians and local police. And I really believe the Black Lives Movement is going to come out with a lot of new legislation, a lot of new rules, no chokeholds. If everyone follows my Be Fantastic movement, which is being kind to one another, police don't have to be cruel. You get more, what do they say? You get more from sugar than from salt? Something like that. 37, unions call for protests. So we've been protesting a long time. Union men from the United Automobile Workers of America wanted to join the pickets at steel mills in Michigan, were turned back today by deputies using tear gas. The union now called for mass protests by all members of the union at Monroe, Michigan. So what's really impressed about these the last few weeks of protests from Black Lives Matters is that there's a little altercation going on here. You're arguing over soda. And I tell people, don't argue, don't fight. It's never worth it. You break a tooth, you break a nose over a soda, or someone bumped into you. Actually, I saw an altercation like this once in Central Park, and the guy pulled a gun and shot him right in front of him. I was a lot closer than this. But you know, drugs and alcohol confuse us. See, he's going back for more. Let's see if we get a little closer for the action there. Where's my fucking soda? He wants to know. Live. It was better. He wants a soda pop. You know, there's a lot more things important in the world to argue about than soda. Okay, continuing. In 1955, during the 24 hours of Le Mans, let's see if I can do both these things at once, the car loses control and crashes into stands filled with spectators. Oh my goodness. Killing 82. I'm sorry about that. I'm trying to report good news. Well, in 67, the Middle East war, Six-Day War ends. That's good news. In 1979, John Wayne died. That's not good news. In 1987, USA earthquake in the Midwest hit 14 states. Wow, that's rare. It was only 5.0. They have a new Richter scale nowadays. It's not the normal one. Anyway, if you're watching this, the call-in number is 310-913-5533. I'm just catching a little of the action here at Ceaser Chavez Park. Giving you an update on the movement, which is 313 people strong now. Very happy to report that. We need 313 million people to make a difference. I really think the Black Lives Matter movement should morph into the Be Fantastic movement, because if we can get all the cops to be fantastic, which is being kind, being considerate, being friendly, being polite, being civil, you know, this guy's going over there picking another fight. He's probably not a sound mind right now. He's going to all kind of people, accusing them of not having their soda, his soda. Live from Ceaser Chavez Park in Sacramento, it's day 72 of the Be Fantastic movement, where I try to bring you fantastic interviews, fantastic locations, and so far I think I'm succeeding pretty much. In 1998, the Low Pay Commission has recommended the new minimum wage of £3.60 an hour for people over 20. Oh, here's the good news. In 2001, on this day in history, USA Timothy McVeigh was executed by lethal injection for his role in the 1995 bombing of the Alfred B. Murray Federal Building in Oklahoma City. You know, they like to scream and shout. You know, can't we all just get along over it? Boy, I tell you, motorcycles are very loud. I always encourage people not to fight, but tempers and get the better of us when we're drunk and when we're stoned. This guy's chasing them down. Try to bring you good news on the tour here. It'll be a fantastic road tour. But there will be a compilation series done because there have been some really fantastic interviews with a billionaire, nurses, all sorts of folk, homeless. This one guy is upsetting everyone in the park. They're screaming. I think he's leaving. Well, the big decision, do I stay in Sacramento or do I head up north? I'm thinking to go to Chico. Okay, what else? Ethiopia's oldest known human fossils are found. Scientists found the oldest known human fossil skull dated around 160,000 years old in the Afar region of Ethiopia. Wow. Oh, here he goes. Here he goes. This guy's causing a lot of grief in the park. This is homeless life. You're just saying everyone in the city's hating on him every day.
Because I'm not in fucking jail. Because I'm not in jail. Because every day the only answer he's got is throwing me in jail. It's throwing me in fucking jail.
I like to shout here. A lot of shouters. Well, no callers today, which is okay. Just want you guys to know that all you protesters out there, you're doing a fantastic job speaking up, getting things done. We need more than just police doing a better job. We need to educate everybody. We need to get every kid in America a computer. And when we educate the police, we're going to be better off. Shouldn't have to teach them that what they're doing is wrong. But there's some bad apples. There's some bad apples in protest groups. There's bad apples in the police force. But for the most part, the police are fantastic. They're risking their lives to protect and to serve us. And I think that's admirable. And we should respect them. And hopefully we can get rid of the bad apples. So if we can get rid of the bad actors in the protests and the bad actors in the police department, we'll have more civility. And that's what the Be Fantastic movement's all about, creating civility. Being kind to one another. Positive. Kind. We need to be kind to one another. And if we can start being kind and get the police to be kind, they're going to limit their powers. They're going to hopefully get rid of the bad actors. And I hope everyone could follow the Be Fantastic movement, because fantastic people are kind, considerate, friendly, polite, civil. And I'm out there traveling around the world and right now the country to promote the movement. I hope you're listening. I hope you're going to enjoy the interviews and the places I go. It's all about making the world a little bit better place. Some people think I'm crazy for the amount of time and effort and money I'm spending, but I'm going to go with Steve Jobs, who once said, people who are crazy enough to think they can make a difference in the world are the ones that do. And I'm making a difference. I know it. And I'm making people smile. I'm making people feel fantastic. And it's as easy as just replacing the word good with the word fantastic. Don't say you're good, that you're good when they ask you how you are. Say fantastic. It releases endorphins and dopamine, and it makes you look fantastic, and it makes you live longer, and it makes you more successful in business. And fantastic, live from Ceaser Chavez Park, where I did a fantastic interview yesterday. Check it out. And I hope you tune in every day at noon. Call in with a question. But I'm going to be somewhere on the planet, in theory. Anyway, that's 19 minutes on June 11th, 2020. Thanks for tuning in. Have a fantastic day and upcoming weekend.